Goedemorgen.
Zo. Nee.
It's not really about doing something. It's more about letting go of doing anything. I want to make it right, but then I think, oh, I have nothing to do for that.
Amazing to see, that the sense of I appears and disappears. And it's not a problem if you see it for what it is. It's a Fata Morgana. It's no problem with that. It's just, and all perceptions and experience appears, and it's not separate than awareness. There's no boundary between awareness and experience. It's just, yeah.
That's pretty amazing. The oof, wow. Yes.
Where sometimes it seems like difficult arises when there's this idea that that sense of I is the doer. But when you see that sense of I, it's just an appearance, it's welcome. But yeah, don't have to do anything about it. There's no one to do anything about it anyway. It just comes and goes. Thank you. Feet.
Hi.
5 feet.
This was wonderfully spoken. Yeah.
So whatever's left of the idea that this experience isn't quite it.
What
because basically that's what's underneath all effort, all searching. Yeah. Just like a subtle idea or a gross idea that this isn't it, or something could or should be different.
Yeah.
This experience should be different. I should be different. It should be different. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Well known. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's worth just looking at, seeing that idea and just seeing, okay, it's an idea. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And how it actually is, we can't say.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can notice when there's some sense of not being at ease. But even that, what is that? I mean, it's just like, it's a sensation. It's a,
Yeah.
And if you look who's not at ease, you can't find. You can just find some sensation and some effort or something related to it that wants it different or thinks it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you, Pete. Murray. Hi.
Hi, Isaac. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I hear you.
Um, I'm really struggling. So I am withdrawing from a medication, and it's been at least 2 months of just daily torture, basically.
Hmm.
And when I'm in that, for up 8 hours a day on and off, it is changing, but still, like, I'll just take today. I'm in that, my body's burning, my mind is firing off all kinds of scary, things that actually happen, things that will happen. And so I'm trying to navigate.
So just take a moment right now, just coming to this moment, just sensing as we rest together how it is. Just in a millisecond, this right now. So really not referring to the past at all and not worrying about the future, just here now, just resting together.
Someone's sending me a message. Can I speak louder? Hold on one second. I'll put on some earphones for you.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Cool. Yeah, that's much louder.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Sorry. So yeah, coming here.
Yeah, just looking fresh this moment. Without trying to change anything, fix anything, just here. The sensations, which we call the universe, which we call our experience.
Mm. With sensations, images, sound, and then this, just the thought comes, oh, this is easy when it's okay, when it's not painful.
Yeah. So it's easy when it's okay. Cool. So here we are. So then just resting and letting you know the moment it's not okay.
It's not going to present itself now. That's the problem.
Okay.
It's like,
That's interesting,
well, it's partly just the cycle of it. It's a day thing, and this is now I'm at night. So like those symptoms won't be here. Rarely would be here at this time.
Hmm.
And then when I'm in the hell state, it's kind of like, oh God, I've forgotten everything. Like, what the hell? I am seeing everything, but it's still, but there is something suffering because it
So-
wants to stop that.
Okay, so now your attention went to the past, yeah?
Hmm.
And projecting it into the future, just to notice that little movement. Not wrong, not bad, it's just a movement, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I think of waking up, yeah.
Yeah. So you can see a thought comes,
Hmm.
and then the way that gets described, as soon as I think, that really just a thought comes. There is no I that thinks it. It's just like that. The thought comes. And as we rest, yeah, I mean, to me, I'm not sure how it is in you, but it's like experience is changing. It's in some sense it's going deeper, or however you want to describe that, with no effort, with no anything, just resting. Do you have a sense that things are getting more transparent in a way, just when we rest, yeah?
Transparent. Well, how do you
I mean,
mean?
that's just a word, I'm using that word like
Mm.
that, but whatever that means to you, just how would you describe?
Well, I would say, yeah, it's a resting place,
Mhm.
and wanting to stay there,
Mhm.
and the pull of I'm not going to be able to stay there.
So that's a thought, huh?
It does seem to be a thought, but it's also a physical pull of,
Well, it's just so explore and see if that pull and the thought are independent of each other, or how, just what's the connection? Not trying to change anything, not just exploring it.
Sometimes it does seem like physical sensation comes first, and then the mind jumps on that, and then the other way.
See if you can describe that physical sensation. But
Can be like a crawling at the back of the neck. Can be
crawling, okay,
a
yeah.
pull in the solar plexus.
Mhm. And just if that comes, just exploring, just okay, what happens, just being present to it. Not making it mean anything if possible, just okay, there's a pull or a sensation. So these movements and these pulls and these interpretations happen, come and go. And who are you? All of it, none of it.
Feel trapped inside of it. That's
So feeling trapped, that would be an experience. Like would be sensations that get interpreted. To feel trapped, there has to be some wanting it to be different. Otherwise, it's just, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's wanting it to be different.
Okay, cool.
Oh yes.
Just very gently exploring that, wanting it to be different. How does that happen? What happens?
Feet.
And either playing with, who is it that wants it to be different, or is that an automatic, unconscious movement that when it happens, it seems like there's somebody there? Just like resting here, depending on how subtle the attention gets, you might notice your pulse, you might notice, who knows what, it's just life living itself and sensations of touch, of color, of temperature, of pressure, whatever. Sound.
And something else that comes, which is indescribable, almost indescribable. Just this electric,
Yeah.
shocking.
Yeah, I can feel. I feel something, and I can relate to what you're saying. So that's the nervous system doing what it's doing in relationship to whatever substances you were taking and adjusting to it. or the lack of it, whatever at this point.
Mhm.
It's just a sensation.
Yeah. Easy for you to say.
Yeah, it is.
It's just a sensation. It's just like burning in a lake of fire. It's no problem. No problem.
And again, just exploring what happens if there's resistance to it, and what happens if there's just really seeing if it's possible to give it space. Just playing, yeah, exploring. No right way, no wrong way. Just very gentle noticing. Does it keep changing? Is it staying the same?
Yeah. Changing.
Yeah. Whatever it is that's aware of the experience, of the experiencing, so to speak. And that's a very subtle, whatever that is, we can't really sense it or find it even, really.
You mean the one who's experiencing it? You can't find it.
Mhm. Just, I would say, gentle noticing. Is the amount of resistance changing, or is it staying the same?
It's increasing, I think.
Increasing. Yeah.
Mm.
And as it increases, what else do you notice? And so you notice, there's noticing, yeah, but no real you that notices, just this noticing activity. It goes.
I mean, it feels like there's a me that's noticing.
Yeah, and just if you want to, just what is that me that's noticing? Noticing happens for sure. Yeah.
Hmm.
Does the resistance seem to be increasing, decreasing, staying the same?
It wasn't there. I was just
Yeah.
noticing just all of it together, and
Yeah, I'm for it. That capacity to notice, it exists, it's inherent in awareness, it's just there, yeah? And makes it seem like there's a noticer, but really all we can find is the activity of noticing. At least in our look.
hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Bettina. Hey. You're still muted, Bettina. Yeah, now I hear you.
Hi,
Hi.
nice to see you all.
Can you put into words what you notice? What's being
thoughts,
noticed?
thoughts and movement in the body. Also the stillness in the body. Nothing is really important. Nice to see you. Thoughts are trying to help for whatever.
Let's see. Any sense of love flow? Hmm.
The habit to look at all the other things is so big.
Thank you, Bettina. Ja.
Grüß Gott.
Grüß Gott. Moin, moin.
My heart is pumping. Oh my God. Sometimes it's, I don't know, such an overflow of, I don't know what, gratefulness, I don't know. And then on the other, the next moment, coming these judgments. It's mostly on myself, so on my behaviors or whatever. And then shifts again. This judging is also only wanting to come away from some sensation.
Exactly. Yeah. And really, when you look at it, it's like an old habit, or it has some. Yeah. So it's interesting noticing that habit arising or coming up. And if you look for who's doing it, you can't find it. And you just find that habit playing.
Yes.
And then in that habit, like there'll be some level of discomfort because that's what that habit is. It's uncomfortable. And
then often comes wanting that it stops finally.
yeah, exactly. Some other thing coming in there.
And then seeing that craziness of wanting it to stop.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Swaha.
I want to check out something about an energetic feeling of my vision is going inward. Like when we have been children and they say, stop daydreaming, you make holes in the air with your eyes, but it was like just being And this, I have the feeling I'm not focusing anything anymore. It's like turning inward, and I can see with my eyes, but it's not focused. It's like
Engagement, yeah, engagement with seeing, yeah.
a what?
There's no engagement with
Yeah,
what the,
exactly.
yeah.
It's like the energy is going centered somehow, or how to, and it's very beautiful and kind, this energy I somehow, but it is not focusing. Even I can see you here, it's like open. Is that right?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know about right.
Yeah. I was asking myself the same, what a stupid question, but I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
Also, when I'm in the garden, you know, overlooking my beautiful vegetables, it's like the same view, you know, I'm totally, and I feel more what the plants need. And there's a new, I don't know if it's new, but it's kind of, I can feel there's such a, it's different than that what we learned in school, what we should do. Yeah, and they grow beautiful. I have big stuff going on. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Samuel. Thanks. Pleasure.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Versha.
Mm. There's something, and it's difficult to find the right words. Right? It's not now, but I often find this system touched when I have the feeling that people use me at the garbage can. Something like this. So then I know, yeah, it's noticed, and I heard you once saying to somebody, yeah, it's just you didn't ask for this and came by itself. But I'm still thinking, what is my part or system's part in this? Because it comes again and again, and then I can really, how can they dare talk to me like this? And, yeah, but where's my part, or what to do with this? You know, this victim offender game or something. Yeah. And yeah, I find myself there again and again for this system. For example, one of my brothers, and it hurts. How to deal with this?
It hurts in this moment, or it's a memory of a hurt?
If I think about
Yeah.
it, hurts in this
If you
moment.
think about it, yeah,
Yeah,
then it
yeah,
hurts. Yeah.
yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
And then what to do about it? That's trying to prevent future hurt. Huh?
Mm. But why is it happening in this system? Other people don't have this experience. Doesn't help to know what. You don't know. Oh, sorry.
How does that question seem at this moment?
Yeah. I knew it will happen, but still I had to talk about it. Yeah. Nothing to do. I don't care what other people do.
Yeah, it's like we have this moment.
Mhm.
What happens when now we start trying to plan our lives so that things don't happen and that things happen differently? What happens to this moment?
Yeah.
It's not wrong, it's not bad, but just notice what happens.
Hmm.
How big is this moment? Where does it begin and end? You know, it's like, what is it in fact? Is it all just mind? It's what is it? Is the moment something to be solved or fixed or changed? And what happens if we look, if somehow life looks through those lenses? What happens?
Hmm. So it doesn't matter if there's the touch, just a sign that his body is still alive.
Yeah, I mean, the touch comes. What is a touch?
Hmm.
And who's touched?
Hmm.
So somehow what we call a touch is that activities start
Hmm.
playing and going on, yeah.
Yes.
And then somehow that starts to seem personal, like there's something to be done about it, or something has to get fixed or changed, or and all of that's arising in, I'll say what it is. And in that is already with all its experience,
So again, where I put my attention.
you know, I mean, I think even deeper than that, who puts it there? Attention goes there somehow. It's its habit.
Mm.
Sure. Thanks, Rachel. Steffi.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Steffi.
Sorry for not sitting.
No problem.
There was a lot of panic and restlessness in the night, and I try to rest and to recognize only that is a lot of sensations going on. So,
Yeah, just
and I wanted to ask to support me a little bit.
Yeah, let's rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for fun. What is it that wants support? Is that movement of wanting support, like that thought, I'd like support or something like that, yeah?
Mm.
It's a thought.
Yes, it feels like helplessness is.
Yeah, so then let's see this helplessness coming up. And then we're just looking, we here now, so what is helplessness? Not knowing or what is helplessness?
The sensation that it is so real and it needs, or it's a movement to make a big drama.
Yeah, beautiful. So we're here now. We're just here now. And we're looking at the feeling of helplessness. It's a feeling, yeah, just just resting with that feeling, yeah, if it's here now. We just gently explore what is helplessness. It's like if you don't have any idea that there's something to do or that there's something that needs to be different, it couldn't be helplessness. Yeah? It's only when we have an idea that we need to do something and we don't know how, or
Yes,
yeah.
that's going on most of the time to
Yeah, so
make
now,
something.
yeah, so just coming to now, this moment. Now we watch very gently, very carefully.
Okay.
So you just here resting, nothing ready to do, or just don't have to understand anything, don't have to change anything, just resting here now, and we see what plays. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it moves up.
Up, okay, guys. So what moves up? The sensations moving up, or
It was a natural.
oh, so you mean sitting up? Sitting
yeah,
up,
sitting.
yeah.
Yes.
Sitting up. Okay, so that just happened. Yeah, okay, good. So now just resting, yeah, and then we watching, noticing, yeah. So gently noticing. It doesn't have to be any special way, nothing. You just noticing where the attention goes, what it.
There is a movement to wanting to change the past.
Okay, all right. That's funny, eh?
Because of this dramatical feeling of
Yeah,
panic
yeah,
and
yeah,
restlessness and
yeah. So you see it, and then laughter came, yeah. And now we just rest here again and see what comes next, if anything comes. And it's okay to enjoy while we just resting, it's totally fine just to enjoy and for no reason.
and there's something that cannot believe or not something it's I can see I cannot believe that it's okay to enjoy this moment.
Okay. So then just try wait till next moment to enjoy. Don't enjoy this moment. You just wait.
Okay. Hmm. Yes. I cannot understand it. It's and that is so free.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now there is a thought that the trying to understand and to make it is a barrier for me to be in touch with this moment.
The thought came. Did it go yet?
It's like yeah, there is a wanting to believe in this thought.
Ah, okay. I'll try see if you can believe in it.
Man. From this moment it's not possible.
It's not possible. I understand.
This thought.
Yeah. And for 1 millisecond, when you don't believe anything, what's here? 1,000th of a second, you don't believe anything, and you tell me what's here.
It's white. It,
Mm.
it's white.
Mm.
And direct. And it feels like your system and my system are one.
Yes. No separation, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then the question came, that is real? it's like I feel like a small fresh bird that learns new. It's and this freshness is like freedom. It's then the old beliefs fall
away.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. It's so zart. I don't know the English word.
Say it in your language.
Ja, es zart und sanft.
Yeah. Yeah. Tender and soft. Yeah. Yeah. Beauty.
Und ja, ist not a wanting, but like to stay forever in it.
Yes, well, home. This is home. Yeah. So yeah.
So it's natural, yeah.
Natural. Yeah.
Isaac.
Beauty.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Mukti. You know what happened? Mukti, are you still?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, there you are. Okay.
I pressed the wrong button.
No problem. I didn't know what happened. Hi, Mukti.
Hi, Isaac. There's been resistance to just be with you.
It's
It's
okay.
nice to be here.
Yeah. And just noticing not to resist the resistance. It's okay. Somehow some resistance is there. It's okay. And just honoring, okay, so what? It just.
I can see now when you said that.
Yeah.
I could see more like instead of being something wrong or that it was just kind of like trying to feel safe in a way, something.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
a little child or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just trying to feel safe, yeah. Yeah, and then just checking, is there anything not safe here? Really checking. Don't believe me, don't believe you, check for yourself. It just
It's some moments when there's part that's afraid to just kind of let go of the forms and just see the truth that
yeah.
forms
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
And when sometimes the way you talk, it just kind of brings this fear of not wanting to go there.
Yeah. But, and then looking carefully at that for a moment, just like we're not going anywhere, yeah, we're just here. There's just the sensations of this moment. And there's a way that those sensations get interpreted as like a you and a me and separation and all that stuff. And there's, other than that, there's just sensations, yeah, appearing in, we can't say what, and we can't even say what the sensations are. And just playing, yes, like, what is it that you call me in this moment?
Me, you mean you or here?
Me, no, me. What you, yeah. So what is me? An image, an idea, a feeling. And whatever that is that you call me, it's already appearing in you, right? Yeah, so it's already inside. You could say like that. Yeah. Now what's happening? Something different is happening.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. It's more at ease, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, just more like love or something, but not the sticky kind of love, the unconditional, just. Yeah. How does it feel to just have love flowing unconditionally?
Yeah, it's just home.
Home, yeah. Sweet, yeah, sweetness. And it's just loving, it's not loving me, it's not loving a person, it's just loving, just love flowing, like that. Doesn't want anything, doesn't need anything. Wanting and needing might come up in it, but it's not, it's nature, yeah, it's just flow.
It's amazing how the thoughts can just kind of obscure this beauty. well, not the thoughts themselves, just believing in them, I guess.
So no need to think really, yeah, right? You can just enjoy. When love flows like this, how does it play in this thing that we call the universe, that love flow?
I don't understand the question. How it just how
Like
does
the
it
sun, like the sun just shines. It's not shining for you and not for me, or it's nature to shine. Yeah, like this love just loves. Yeah, it's
yeah,
not. Yeah,
it's, it's really freeing, just and feels natural, really natural.
Absolutely. Sure. Beauty.
Thank you so much.
Exquisite. Yeah. Annelies. Hi, Annelies.
I surprised myself to raise my hand.
How is it to rest like this?
Lots of movement in the head.
Mhm.
Feeling of really wanting to go home. And at the same time, I'm so scared. What you just said, there is a resistance.
The main thing, Annalise, is their gentleness with all of this.
The thoughts and this.
When you feel me, is there gentleness with this?
Yes, there is.
Okay, good. And just feeling that gentleness, how does your system respond to that gentleness? Nothing has to be different.
Relaxed.
Fantastic. Fantastic. In that relaxing, can you feel like a little flow in your heart? Maybe you can.
Yes, yes, I can.
Yeah, you can, yes. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Thank you, Isaac.
Thanks, Annalise. Thank you, Bas, for hosting. Aloha to everybody from Maui. Love, peace, beauty.